Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Mark here. Not behind the wheel or behind the bar this time. I'm just behind, I guess. It's a Friday night and there's a snowstorm raging outside, so it gives me a chance to say hello and catch up to everybody out there who are going through Achilles injury, rupture, recovery, rehab. That's me. I apologize. I haven't been updating very much. Been really busy, but yeah, so this is it. I am now into just past 7 months since I ruptured my Achilles. I did it playing softball with my niece and her 20-something-year-old friends, so at least it wasn't like I tripped over a rock or something, but I was actively participating in a sport when I did it. But one of the reasons why I've been prompted to do this is just within the last 2 months, two brothers of mine, not real brothers, but I consider them brothers, Steve in Vancouver and Perry in Saskatchewan, they have both ruptured their Achilles. Now, Steve did it just over close to 2 months ago, and my buddy Perry did it last night. He did it playing badminton. Steve was at a sporting event, but he wasn't participating. He was a spectator, but nonetheless, he was involved. It was involved with sports. Both ruptures. And I hopefully will be their source of advice as they go through their rehab. As I mentioned, I'm at month 7, and my physiotherapist, Terry, God bless you, has me skiing. I'm allowed to ski now. I'm running on a treadmill. I feel like I'm healed, but there are mornings I wake up and I feel that it's tight, but swelling is pretty much gone. I'm back to active walking up and down stairs like nothing. I'm on treadmills, ellipticals. I'm back to full strength training programs, so I am doing like deadlifts and squats and sitting and standing calf raises with lots of weights. So that's a testament to my physiotherapist, because they were very nerve-wracking exercises for me to do. She had given me tons of exercises from the beginning where I was using bands to body weight only, and I have graduated well beyond that, where I am, as I mentioned, running on treadmills. I'm allowed to ski, mind you, only corduroy groomers, but hey, I can ski. It's been 7 months. Mentally, I feel like I want to do more, but I know that it's an injury that can take up to a year to get fully recovered. So I have to be patient and constantly remind myself that I ain't no spring chicken, because I am in my 60s and I want to stay healthy. And speaking of healthy, I do eat as much whole foods as possible. Yeah, my weaknesses are powder horn French fries or Costco potato chips, but we all have weaknesses, and you can't restrict yourself from everything. So I do have my cheat days, but I've tried keto, I've tried carnivore, low carb, all these things, and I've found a balanced lifestyle now where it's pretty high protein, high fats, low carbs, and lots of exercise. So I do burn off a lot of those calories when I do have cheat meals. My wife Tanya and I, we participated in Dry February, so that was a month without alcohol, and in fact it was very, very easy for both of us. And it's now March 10th. I still haven't had a drink since, and I'm not missing anything. Tanya and I were only beer and red wine drinkers anyways, and I can actually say since January till now I probably haven't had more than a dozen drinks. It's just not part of my lifestyle, so not too hard to say, hey, maybe I won't ever have a drink. Funny though, Tanya came home this morning, or this morning, this evening, after meeting with some clients, and she had a glass of wine, her first one in a long time. She said, bleh. It wasn't something like, she really felt it, and it wasn't anything like she really missed. So yeah, that's a good sign. Saved a lot of money that way. And I'm proud to say, yeah, drinking non-alcoholic beer is no different for me than drinking alcoholic beer. And alcohol beer gives me I don't know what it is. It gives me the Asian flush, so I get all red. But it did cause a little bit of an eczema flare up for me few months ago, but I attribute a lot of that to I had a bunch of stress in my life at the time. But I live a pretty stress-free life, so I have no complaints. But other than that, rehab is, like I said, is going great. So those of you who are newly into your recovery or late into it, I think working diligently at your rehab exercises will pay off in the long run. I know if you're only into it a few weeks or a few days, it feels like, oh my God, I'll never walk properly again. But trust me, do your exercises, follow the instructions of your health practitioners, and you will be fine. So so that's my Achilles update. Enjoy the weekend, folks. There's a snowstorm raging outside, so I'm looking forward to shoveling my driveway and my neighbor's driveway. I'm doing my neighbor's driveway because he cracked his hip bone. So, but when I did my Achilles, he did my lawn. So we're good neighbors. Payback. Anyways, take care, everybody. Stay healthy and have a great weekend. Love y'all. Mark out. Bye-bye.